stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please pause for the 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies! We're wrapping up College Week on campus. I'm Amani.
And I'm Janae with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Friday, October 24th, 2025.
It's your last day to check out some colleges.
Today in the cafeteria, we have Portland State, Vanderbilt, Carroll College. If they're here when you don't have lunch, you can ask your teacher for a pass to check them out.
And if you want to stay in state and apply up north, we have the help you need. There is a UNR application workshop on Wednesday, October 29th from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. in the library. At this workshop, you will get step-by-step guidance from a UNR representative to help you fill out your application. You can get all your college-related questions answered, avoid common mistakes, and take the stress out of applying for college.
And as we start thinking about college, it's time to represent. College Church Days are back once a month to show your pride in family, school, or hopeful commitment. Today is College Shirt Day. We want to see as much merch as possible out there, Grizzlies. Seniors, don't forget to purchase your senior ad before space in the yearbook runs out. Senior ads are a great way to make sure your favorite photos are included in the yearbook. Organize your own page featuring you, your friends, and all your favorite memories from high school. Ads start as low as $65. Early bird pricing ends on October 31st, so don't miss your chance to get a senior ad at the lowest price.
IB juniors and seniors, today is your deadline. To register to take the IB exams this year, you must have the registration in by October 24th. Any questions, go to the IB office in the main office. Today is Disability Awareness Day. And to celebrate the day, Best Buddies Club will be hosting a disability awareness information booth during both lunches. Make sure to stop by their table.
We're wrapping up our club this week, and there are some new ones. Today, Fiber Arts Club meets in room 832, Filipino American Student Union, or FASU, usually meets in 216, or check out Asian Student Union in room 813. Japanese and Korean Club will meet every other Friday in room 207. Gaming Club meets in the library. Thespian Society meets in the theater every other week. A new club, Literacy for Youth, meets in room 326. Spanish Honor Society meets every other Friday in Portable 1. Sentai Club meets in room 919. Do-It-Yourself Club meets in room 226. Mock Trial meets in room 810. A new club, Origami Club, will meet on Friday in room 220, and Travel Club is every other week in room 213. An Improv Club will be in room 916. If you forget these days and times, you can access them on the 5-star calendar. Remember, all clubs meet at 2:01 p.m. We are celebrating Halloween early next week. Our theater department plans to offer the scares of All Hallows Eve on October 30th. Join them for their Twisted Fairy Tales Haunted House. It only costs $5 to get in, and it runs from 6 to 9 that night.
But don't expect candy for Halloween next week. You may have noticed a big difference in our food options here at school.
Zion and Kojo looked into what is behind the change and how people feel about it.
Students may have noticed some changes in the cafeteria this year. From smaller portions to new healthier food options in the vending machines, these changes are part of a long-standing rule that's just now being fully enforced.
Well, the USDA actually decides those guidelines, and then the state of Nevada, and of course CCSD. So there's a policy, a wellness policy called Policy 5157 that's governed by CCSD, and that we're obligated to enforce. And in there are the guidelines of what we can serve. There's a smart food guidelines and snack list, drinks and such that we can serve on CCSD property.
The rule behind these changes isn't new, but the enforcement is.
We have put in the vending machines with our work at a vending company, which is First Class. They had a list of preferred items that they've seen success with, so that's what went in the vending machines. They had to meet the guidelines, and then we are going to monitor it each month. So at the end of the month, August just ended, she's going to pull the sales and see what sold and what didn't sell, and then make the adjustment from there. Also, I asked if student council could have a list of what was available, and I've told them to go and look and see if there are items on that list that we don't have in the these vending machines that they'd like to see that meet their requirements. So of course we want it to taste good, but it's got to be healthy first.
Healthier food options are starting to show up on lunch trays across campus, but not everyone is loving the change.
The food options are healthy for those who need it, people who have health risks like diabetes, whatever it may be, heart concerns. Although for those who don't, those who want to buy something that's like more fulfilling or for cheaper, the healthier options don't really provide that. Either you get less but pay more, or they don't give you that kind of fulfilling that you would need, to keep on with the day. So I feel like they are a good option, but they shouldn't be the only option.
Policy 5157 will continue to shape what's served on campus, and students can expect to see even more changes in the future.
And some of those changes mean no unhealthy treats handed out for Halloween or the holidays, and it has impacted what clubs can sell for fundraising. Now is the time to buy your newest school shirt. You can now buy our school shirt for only $15. You can pay for the shirt on the 5-Star app and then go to room 503 to pick it up. These shirts do sell out quick, so be sure to grab it before it's too late.
We have teams headed off to playoffs.
Zoe is here with our sports details.
Tonight we are celebrating our senior football players. Even though our senior night football game got canceled from the other team's forfeit, we're still holding a senior night tonight to honor our senior players. So come out and support our senior football players. Or support our girls volleyball team, who will be playing against Shadow Ridge, with B team and JV playing at 5. While varsity will be playing at 6, this will be the third time they play this week with them winning their first 2 games. Make sure you get out there and support our Grizzly athletes. A major victory for our boys soccer team this week. They were able to pull out a tie, leaving them with their first ever undefeated varsity season in Spring Valley history. This tie led them to conference championship, and they head to playoffs on Tuesday night against Rancho at home. Make sure you get out there and support our undefeated boys soccer team next Tuesday night. You only have until today if you plan to play a winter sport. You have to make sure your Register My Athlete account is started by October 24th, which is today. If you need help or more information, stop by the athletic office. Now back to you at the desk.
Hey, Zane, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Why don't you just eat today's lunch? Today you can get cheese or pineapple pizza, chicken nuggets, and a mac and cheese, and a grab-and-go turkey wedge with sides. The full week's menu is on the screen.
Our IB students are launching a massive fall food festival drive today, and they are hoping to collect as much as possible for the next few weeks. They will be collecting canned and non-perishable goods at the point of entry and in some classrooms. All of the food will be donated to 3 Square Food Bank. If you don't want to bring in cans, you can donate through the QR code on the screen.
A dress code reminder for students. Students cannot wear hats, have hoods on, ski masks, or beanies on campus. Wearing these items could result in being confiscated for parent pickup. Violating the dress code will also send students to the house office.
We're looking at some nice fall temperatures.
How's the forecast looking this week, Jordan?
Thank you, Amani and Zane. All throughout this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it's going to be sunny, with Friday having a high of 80 and a low 61, Saturday having a high of 81 and a low 61, Sunday having a high of 79 and a low 59, and Monday with a high of 78 and a low 60 degrees. As we are entering fall, we are looking increasing wind and slightly cooler winds throughout this weekend, and look forward to warmer weather reaching the 80s next week for Halloween. Now back to you at the desk.
The latest numbers are in for our Breast Cancer Awareness Month fundraiser. The teacher that raises the most money in donations will shave their head completely bald. Mr. Butcher remains in the lead for donations so far. You can go to the banker and give her the name of the teacher you wish to fundraise towards, or find the student council table during both lunches.
And for every $1 you donate, you get 1 raffle ticket in your name to possibly win NBA Youngboy concert tickets for the November 9th concert at the T-Mobile Arena. This was Amani,
Zane,
Zoe.
And Jordan of
the
Grizzly News
Network.
Network.
Have a fantastic Friday,
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.